Hello, hello, lovelies. You amazing, beautiful, wonderful gods and goddesses and elementals and you energetic beings and star seeds and angels and whatever you are in this great multiverse that we are existing in, right? So this is your girl, your goddess, Allura Mystique. I am your counselor, healer, alchemist, coach, mentor, Reiki practitioner, just all those amazing, amazing things, right? And so this is my first time actually doing a video, and let me see. Well, let me go ahead and put my disclaimers out there because it's probably coming up now. So the video may look a little janky, okay? But we're gonna get it there and get it together and get better. What's happened is I've been planning to do a channel and videos for quite a while now, and I haven't done it right. And I've been putting it off for a multitude of reasons. Some of them is always me looking for the perfect lighting, place, setting, time, topic, good hair, just all these different things, and it was never quite lining up right. And so I can be quite perfectionistic. I'm just standing up doing this. At times, and so that was actually being a hindrance for me. But I also can be messy as fuck too, which is part of the reason why it was a problem, because it's like, do the video and I'm sitting here like, oh, my hair is in a hot ass messy bun, or no, this, that, and third. And so it was just a ton of excuses. So I had to, when I came in the house, long day, rushing, running around, Spirit was like, girl, if you don't do this damn video. So I finally just had to make some time to get it done. And so I'm just out here doing the video, so excuse adjustments. Like I said, as time goes on, I'm trying to find a good spot. I don't want to cover my face with all my hair. I will get better, with the lighting and the planning and the space and all that good stuff. So, but anyway, so for right now, I really just wanted to talk to you today and just tell you a little bit about what this channel is going to be, right? And so what I was led to do is make a channel, make a place where I share some of my personal experiences and my journey. And this is the journey that I'm on in this spiritual world, spiritual path, spiritual realm, mysticism, esoteric, occult, magical. I don't subscribe to and call myself a witch, but there are some Wicca things that I do. But just, alchemy, just all of that amazing stuff, right? And so, and just with ascending and elevating and what that looks like and what that really means and what that experience has been like. And even though the experience for me is going to definitely be different than the experience for you, because we're all having our own individual unique experiences, we're all on our own paths, but there are some things that I feel sharing may help. Because I know when I first consciously got on this path, or we want to say really began the walk, there's always been things that occurred to me and happened around me, and I just kind of let that flow, right? And I wasn't really decisive about it or intentional about it. So when I got onto that part and onto that path, it felt a little isolating at first. And that's because this path is not one that's deemed traditional, because you can see that, traditional. And so, I mean, I'm making it through it. I've made it through. But I figured there's somebody out there that could benefit from just hearing, an experience from someone else, to know that they are indeed normal, and not crazy, even though the world likes to make us out to be, especially when it's not the traditional way, right? And so that's why I'm really this page, the basis of it is. So I don't consider myself a teacher, although I guess I do teach some, or I lead, whatever you want to call it. But that's really not, at this point, what the focus is for me. And so I'm not going to be magically teaching you as far as like, this is a love spell, or this is what you do for prosperity, use this green candle and gold and these herbs. I'm not really going to do that. I think there's actually an abundance of information out there already, and leaders who already do that. So look, I'm moving, trying to see if I can find a better lighting or something. Let's see. I don't know if that, yeah, that probably wasn't better. But okay. But I'm more comfortable because now I'm sitting down. So, right. So what this is about guidance, support, and as I said, sharing, just being that ear, not really an ear because it's just videos more so, though we will interact. But again, just really just being there to help you along in your path. Let me tell you just a little bit about myself. So, because I know I gave that on a list, I have been in the helping profession for, I don't know, since about 2003, 2004. Excuse me. And so with that, I've always been providing some type of care service, right? I actually have been working as a counselor since 2007, but it's a licensed counselor and coach as well. And so that's over 10 years of experience doing that in particular. So being a healer, a guide, a counselor, all those things that I mentioned is a natural part of me. And that was the way that I thought I had to express that in this world, right? And I don't regret it. There's nothing wrong with that. I just knew I had this desire or this need to help and to heal and to do these different things. And now it makes a little bit more sense and it's come full circle. And so, however, when I was in school, for example, getting my psychology degree and my master's degree in counseling and other certifications I have, just different things, the research and the information never quite added up for me all the way. Like, it was just like, something doesn't seem right and something is missing. And so now I know why. And so as I've gone further in this path and I've studied and I'm studying and I'm learning, because I'm continuously learning and growing, I'm nowhere near done unfinished. I don't believe there's actually a finished date, but it's a whole different story. It has come full circle and come home for me where it now makes more sense. And so what I do differently when I work with my clients, because I do still work in the field, and when I work with my clients, whether it's coaching, whether it's counseling, whatever that may be, is I incorporate a lot of different dynamics, right, and modalities. So while I do take what I've learned in school, because there really is good information there and some foundational principles, and I find things that actually overlap with each other, I take those things, I take the experience from actually just working with people that I've had over all these years, and I've worked in some pretty, I don't want to say tough, but non-traditional environments. So it hasn't always been just sitting at a desk and people coming in and those type of things. And I work a lot with trauma as well. That's my primary focus. So I take those things and I combine it with the metaphysical aspects of things, right? So alchemical, metaphysics, natural healing things, crystals and the moon cycles and just all these wonderful, amazing things. And so that's, to me, what stands out and really makes the work that I do different. I mean, like I say, naturally, I am a healer anyway. I have the background in this, but I also come from combining and merging the best of these worlds, right? And taking it to that next level. And this is not about me selling you on my services, because I'm not asking you for anything. But I just want you to understand where I come from and my background. And so you also can understand this page a little bit more if you choose to subscribe, which I hope you do, and follow me. So that's kind of that. And I've always been energy sensitive, energy driven, energy focused. So I definitely incorporate Reiki as well, some other energy medicine techniques. I actually am doing, in the process, hypnotherapy certification, which I've been doing these things. The certification is to solidify some of this, so it'll be certified through the board. Basically, and it's different than being a hypnotist. What that actually, this is actually taking those principles of hypnosis with just the subconscious mind, not about programming you or anything like that, but just tapping in when you're in your most open state, right? And combining that with therapeutic techniques and healing techniques that have been seen or documented to work, or things that, I find to work well with my clients. So it's really combining those two things. And so those pretty much what I'm working on right now. So I'm going to kind of get off of that. I just wanted to give you guys a little background about who I actually am and what I actually do. So yeah, how this page is going to be set up, I will definitely discuss things such as alchemy and deities or the orishas, however you choose to say that, esoteric things and just natural things, and melanin and astral travel, and just all these amazing things will be included. Elementals, things that I've learned and experienced. They will be included, but I still consider myself more of a guide as far as a teacher. And I think one of the reasons that is because, like I say, I'm ever learning as well. And I don't want to push my personal experiences and beliefs on anyone else. I left traditional systems or traditional religion or systematic religion because I felt it was restrictive and oppressive, right? And I don't plan on, I'm not returning to an oppressive system. And I don't want to do that to anyone else. And so these are things that I share with you, but it may not always resonate with you because we're all on our own individualized journey and experience. No two are the same. You have your purpose, I have mine. And so speaking of that, actually, that's one of the things I do want to say about this page, that I'm not going to get into dialogue about that or debates about our differences. I just ask that I respect you, you respect me. And if you really don't resonate with anything that I share or say, just move on. It's fine. You know, it's perfect. I'm not going to be for everyone. You're not for everyone. It's fine. And so if you kind of approach it from that perspective, and it's not that I don't want to learn because I'm continuously learning. If you have a teacher that is no longer the student, there's a problem. Do not follow that person. Do not, on that, as far as hold that gospel. The teacher should always be the student. And the teacher should be elevating their students to the point where they become the teachers or the masters as well. Not where you're afraid of their power, you're holding them down, where you're ascending your students, right? Or your clients or your mentees, whatever that is. So that's just something that just came to me just to share. But, and also, so I just asked that. And so share with me because I do want to learn, but I don't want you to force, your beliefs on me and your opinions and those things. And I'm not going to do that on you either. So let me give you an example maybe. Right, and you may see me look off at time to time, and I apologize. So that's because it's always a lot of energy kind of floating around, and sometimes I catch glimpses of things, and it kind of catches my eyes, so I wonder with that. But so if you can remember the movie Avatar, that's an example I can think of. There was where he used to do like a diary every day. I'm not saying I'm posting every day, but just give an example of where, like, it's almost like an online kind of journal diary that I'm sharing with you guys. Now, I'm not going to share everything with you because there are things that should always stay. Listen to what I'm saying. Should always stay between you and spirit. Okay? Like, there's some things that don't need to be shared with anyone. You and spirit. Okay? And you define spirit how you do your higher self, your oversoul, your wise self, your positive self, whatever that is. There's just some things that should stick between you and that source or the most high, etc. Okay? But I will get personal and share some things with you. Like I say, and the goal of that and the point of that is to be supportive, to share and to be of a guide and to hopefully help ascend, or help you to transcend and to continue to walk in your path and be empowered in your path. Because the more of us that come out the closet, so to speak, it's a really an amazing thing to see people awakening up every day. It really is. And so I know part of my calling is to assist with that. So yeah, it'll be set up like that. I think at some point it will grow where soon I'll probably have a Facebook group because I can see the benefits of that. I can be a little bit freer in my expression on Facebook, and there's some videos that will go a little longer. So I think that when there's some topics, I probably will start on YouTube and then say, hey, we'll talk about this more over here on Facebook. But so follow me on Instagram, which is Mystically Me, MYSTIKALLYME, Mystically Me. I am also on Facebook as Allura Mystique, which is ALLURA. So there's 2 L's in Allura. And Allura actually means divine counselor, and that's how committed and dedicated I am to this, right? And so I look forward to meeting you guys. I know this is the first video, not much was shared, but it was just to get you to get a feeling for me. So if I resonate with you at all, if you potentially find this interesting, please subscribe and share. The next video will be coming soon. I have no clue what it's going to be about. It's really, I guess, spirit driven. The next time I maybe just move to do the same things. I kind of have to do that. It's like spirit say, girl, do that damn thing. And I'm like, okay, because I have been procrastinating, and that's kind of what happened tonight. So this is your girl again, you know, your goddess, Allure Mystique, and I'm just really excited to be, you know, to do this and experience and share this experience with you guys, and to share part of my journey with you, and hope that I touch or empower someone to walk in your truth. You know, that's the thing. My intention every day is to be self-honoring and to live my best life, and I want that for you. And so that means I show up and show out for myself every day. That is my intention. That is my walk. That's part of it. It's some other things too. But to really live my best life and my truth, and the best life that I see fit, not what anybody else deems fit, right? And so that's what I really want for you all, for all you guys, is to just have that same freedom, autonomy, that power to really awaken and embrace and walk in your inner God, your inner goddess energy that's within you, that is you. And so that's what this whole journey and page is going to be about. So I am going to sign off, and I wish you all abundance and love and light and prosperity. And I look forward to chatting with you and posting with you very soon. Signing off. Bye.